Sensational.
Comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Are average at best. Take them eyelashes off, take the eyeliner off, wipe the paint off her face, take the extensions out, the wig, a BBL, nice ass, fake titties, makeup, they faces painted on. Really break her down from everything that she put on. It's a costume. When you take that costume off, most of these women are average at best. So what you're saying is, I'm giving this woman all this value because she put on a costume, right? So when you really start looking at women and just stripping that down mentally, that's what I teach in one of my courses. Strip that down mentally. Now, what she says to you, how she treats you becomes very important. Her character becomes very important. Looks always fade. So if looks always fade, what's gonna be left after you had sex with her 100 times, after you've been seen out with her 100 times? Now, what really matters now? How good she is to you, how she treats you, what's her soul like, are your values aligned? You know, it's just elevating their mindset and really seeing what they're doing. What's on the inside always matters most. I don't care how nice the veneer on a building is, it could be gutted inside. It's what's on the inside that I don't care how nice the candy painted a car is. If the head gasket is blown and the transmission is out, that car is worthless. But somehow we know that in every other area of life, but when it comes to a woman, we care what's on the outside more than the inside. They got to elevate mentally.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
A good woman don't challenge a man. That is a fallacy. A good woman inspires a man. We don't want to be challenged. The world is already challenging us, and we want to come home and be challenged again. There is no place we can extract peace and power from. If you got the mindset where you think that's a good woman, you think you've been a good woman, but I'm challenging him. A good woman will inspire him, not challenge him. Cooperate with his plan. If he got a plan and you think, I don't know if this gonna work, use your divine femininity to figure out how to make it work, not go against it. Let me tell you something. A lot of women don't know how to make their man feel 10 feet tall. He don't have a place where he can extract peace and power from. There's always some type of demand other than some type of rehabilitation when it comes to you. Hey, I need you to do this. Did you do that? Did you remember? He needs to be rehabilitated. A lot of the things that my wife did soothed my soul.
Be surprised what a woman would be okay with if you gave it to her up front. If when a woman met you, you said, instead of sneaking around cheating and her getting mad at you laying the key in your car, but you told her, listen, baby, I like you. You know, I like what we have going, but I know myself and I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna stop seeing other women. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it every day, but if I have the inclination and I meet a woman and I wanna have sex with her, I'm gonna do that. Are you okay with that or not? If you gave it to a woman that raw, men would be surprised how many women would go like this, but then like, damn, he's being real. My man gonna cheat on me anyway, at least he gonna keep it real with me.
What do you say to the women out there that say, well, if he can do it, I can do it? I got money. I'm making my own money now. I don't need him to pay for nothing. I got my own house, got my own car. If I want to have extra men and do this and do that, I can do it. If he can do it, I can do it. It's a new day. Liberation.
I would say this. If you want to do that, go ahead and do it. But the thing is, you don't want to do it. You just want to do it because you see the man doing it. But she don't really want that. She wants one man. And if she wants to do that, she knows what the label is going to be. That's called a slut. And if you want to walk around and have people label you with that, if a woman want to have a whole bunch of dudes, go ahead and do that. She's not going to be fulfilled. A piece of me is more than a whole one dude that you can get. Because most of these dudes, they lying. They don't have any information to give you. They going to cheat on you anyway. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it up front. And you even going to meet these women if I let you. You know, so it's a difference.
Out there that will walk away from a good man talking about, oh, he wanted to go half on rent. He wanted to go half on
facts.
Like, you know how fatuous and inane that is to say he wanted to go half. First of all, you are responsible for 100% of your life as an adult. 100% of your problems, 100% of your bills, 100% of your stress. And you mean to tell me you had a man right there like, I'll take half of that from you. And you was like, that ain't good enough. I want you to take it all. I don't want to have no responsibility as an adult. And that is financial abuse, and that is feminine manipulation and abuse.
Why do you think certain women actually can't appreciate that good man that they actually said that they wanted?
I think it's kind of hard to appreciate something you've never seen a true example of. A lot of women grow up in households to where a real man is not there. They watch their mama cycle through men who living off their mama, who they paying his car note, he's sleeping on her couch, things of that nature, and then they go out and date what's familiar. And sometimes what's familiar can be detrimental as hell to you. but it's comfortable at the same time. Cause this is all I know, right? So when I run into a man who's quote unquote good, he doing that I ain't never seen. He's showing me things that are uncomfortable for me. I'm used to toxicity. My mama had a toxic man. My auntie had a toxic man. My sister had a toxic man. My baby daddy was a toxic man. So again, if that's all I've ever seen, if I run into something that foreign, I'm gonna be a little uncomfortable with that. So a lot of women, and unfortunately, a lot of women gotta lose a great man to learn how to appreciate him. But as long as the lesson is learned.
There's only 14 that's been made. Trev?
What's up, bro? If nobody told you lately, let me be the one to say it. You a good man. In the world that's quick to broadcast your faults, but slow to recognize your worth, I know it's not often you hear these words without strings attached to them. Appreciate it not for what you can do or provide or become, but simply for who you are right now. And it seems like every podcast or social media platform got something to say about what you're not doing, or who you're not being. But I need you to tune out that noise and tune into this truth. You are more than enough. Remember who you are at your core. You got a heart that tries and tries day in and day out, even when it's hard. Man, it's not about being perfect. It's about being present, being real. You don't need to prove anything to anybody as long as you stay true to yourself. Yes, handle your business. Yes, take care of your responsibilities. But understand, even though you expected to, you don't have to have it all figured out. You got to give yourself that same grace because you still growing like everybody else. Remember, you're not defined by what they say you should be. You define yourself by who you choose to be.
If you got a good man or you want a good man, it's 3 things you're going to have to control. Your attitude, your emotions, and your mouth. Those things are non-negotiables for good men. When I say your attitude, I mean, yes, you could be upset about something, but if you think this man finna chase you and try to pry you open to figure out why you're upset or what he did, he ain't gonna do it. That man gonna leave you alone. Your emotions. You're gonna have to have emotional stability, I'm telling you. Because a man, he ain't finna deal with no woman who always upset about the smallest stuff. He ain't gonna do it. And I say that man will leave you on red. Your mouth. You can't talk to that man any kind of way. That's a good man, baby. He know his worth just like you do. And if you think you gonna talk to him and try to tear him down and treat him like he a little boy, okay, alright. Also, within your mouth, you can't do all that fussing, nagging, and complaining. He don't want to hear that. Baby, good men are strict. Whereas you used to having to control good men, baby, they ain't gonna put up with it. And if you really want a good man and you want to marry him, you will want to work on these things anyway.
Women think good men are boring. Women think good men are boring. Nope, you're just boring. It's on you. You're boring. You're the problem. See, Jesus was a good man. Jesus was the goodest man to ever live. Good man, great guy. But it was never a dull moment around him. You know how hard it is to get 2 people to follow you? Jesus had 12 homies on the spot. He'd be like, "You're," they'd be like, "JC," on the spot. Because Jesus was a good time. Someone was always popping up when he was around, okay? Either he was doing like convertible alcohol or walking on water or turning O's into housewives. You know, he was always doing something. So he was a good time. It was never a dull moment with JC around. I can imagine the kind of jokes he was telling. He got 12. Okay? He was a good time. So don't ever blame that on being a good man. Jesus was a good man, and he was the life of the party. Okay? Literally the life, the savior and the life, the eternal life of the party. I could go on for hours. Anyways, the point is, it's like people who say, "Oh, I don't sound white, I just sound smart." No. Face facts. There's a difference, but don't make it seem like this is happening because the other. It's just what it is, okay? It's not about you being a good man. You're just boring. Face that, and it's okay. It's not something you're mad about, but don't make this some sort of like self-righteous sermon that we should all pay attention to. Like, no, you're just boring. It's boredom. Jesus was good, and we all still want to hang out with him. You, on the other hand,
Chris.
Bye, Felicia.
Be the best you can be. Love your family, love your friends. Spread love, not violence, not this virus. As always, peace.
Mm.